All right, guys, so we're looking at another definition here, the union of two sets. And it says the union of two sets A and B is a set of all elements that are either A or B or B. All right, guys. So it says A union B. This U represents union, right? U means union is equal to X such that X is an element of A or X is an element of B. Okay? So what the union represents, guys, A union B would represent this shaded region here. Okay? It would represent everything that is in A or in B. So it's basically everything that's in A or it's in B. So it's A only, A and B only. Okay? So A union B would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Cool? All right, so that's the union for A and B. All right? So I'm going to show you guys something cool now. All right, I'm going to show you guys something really interesting. If we find the complement, right, of A union B, meaning everything outside of A union B, that would be everything outside of the two sets A and B. So that would be equal to the three numbers outside of A and B here, which are just 7, 8, and 9, right? But remember, guys, earlier I showed you that A prime intersect B prime is also equal to 7, 8, and 9, right? We did that. So it's actually a law here that A union B prime is equal to A intersect B, A prime intersect B prime, right? So A union B prime, the complement of A union B is equal to A prime intersect B prime. And it makes sense. We just did it earlier. A prime intersect B prime is equal to 7, 8, 9. And everything outside of A and B here is 7, 8, 9. Okay, so it makes perfect sense. It's really logical. It really makes a lot of sense. All right, guys. Okay, so, all right, guys. So since we know exactly what the union is now, we're going to look at A prime union B prime. Cool? And A prime union B prime would be everything outside of A or everything outside of B. Cool? All right, guys. So if we actually look at the Venn diagrams for A prime and union B prime, this here represents A prime, right? Right, this here represents A prime, which is everything outside of A. And in this case, the union means or everything outside of B. This one represents B prime. So if you look here, everything that's outside of B or everything that's outside of A, you actually end up with everything but the period inside the middle here. So this would actually end up being 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Cool? So when you find the union of A prime and B prime, you actually just end up with everything outside of the intersection. Cool? So A prime union B prime is equal to 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right. So let's just put that on this here. Right. So you end up with everything outside of the intersection when you find the union of A prime and B prime, and you end up with here. Let me just shade that region. So everything outside of the 3 and the 4. Cool. That's what you end up with when you find the union of A prime and B prime. Cool. So that's why A prime union B prime is equal to 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right. Cool. So All right, guys. So also, if we remember the definition of what an intersection is, right, which is A intersect B, we know that A intersect B is just equal to this region here, 3 and 4, right? So A intersect B prime, okay, would be equal to everything outside of 3 and 4, which would be equal to 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. Let me just move this up here. 7, 8, and 9, right? But if we look here, A intersect B prime is equal to A prime union B prime, right? Which is equal to 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So another law here is that A prime union B prime is equal to A intersect B prime. All right, guys? So the complement of A intersect B is equal to A complement union B complement. All right, and these laws here are known as De Morgan's laws. Okay. All right. So basically, guys, we just proved that De Morgan's laws are true, and we're going to do some examples. Don't let this confuse you. Don't worry, guys. We're gonna do some examples to show how we can use this in real life examples to solve real life problems. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's move on to some real life examples now. All right. All right, guys. So that's it. And I'll see you in the next lecture. And remember to do your best, and God will do the rest.